Hello and welcome to the October Pilates Challenge Day 2. Let's go ahead and find your workout space and let's get started. So we're going to go ahead and lay all the way down to begin today. Taking a moment to bend the knees, bring the feet flat to the floor. Nice way to relax some space around the hips and the lower back. And then adding on to the work that we did yesterday, think about where that neutral pelvis is. Right, while we are not tucked or arched, where we can find some length across the low back, how we can broaden across the shoulders and the back of the neck, and then allow the arms to relax by your sides. And flipping the palms up may be a helpful situation to allow these shoulders and neck and chest to relax a bit more. Drawing that chin down, taking a moment to lengthen from the tailbone to the head. And then go ahead and walk the ankles and the knees together so we start feeling that lowest part of our core, the inner thighs. So we start getting the inner thighs, the abdominal muscles scooping in and up, and the ribs drawn towards your center. Twisting the lower half, we're going to take both your knees to your right side, leaving the chest open and relaxed, and then exhale the knees to center, getting into what we know as low back stretch. Inhale both knees to your left side and exhale the knees to center. And inhale to the right, keeping the inner thighs glued, the ribs tight, and exhale to center. And inhale left and exhale to center, keeping an ease in the upper body. Let's do one more set. Inhale right and exhale to center. And inhale left. And exhale to center. Now leaving the legs there for a moment, bring the hands behind your head. I want to think of keeping this posture as you roll all the way to one side. We're going to close the elbows. Take a moment to lengthen across the spine, so out through the top of the head as well as through the tailbone, feeling that length. And then again, inner thighs, abs, ribs, and relaxing the shoulders away from the ears so we can do what's known as upper back stretch. We're going to open that top arm. We're going to look up to the sky, starting to stretch through the upper torso, and then draw the abs in to bring you to face the side. Inhale as you open, expanding through the chest and that armpit. And exhale as you close. Let the movement ride on that breath. Inhale as you open, abs scooped in, ribs tight. And exhale, close. One more time like that. Inhale and open. And exhale, close. Adding on. Inhale and open. And then stay here, keeping those abs and ribs pulled in as you extend that top arm to reach behind you. Now, where this arm goes really depends on your own shoulder. So please feel free to adjust that as you need to. If you have any rotator cuff issues, this arm may go way up towards the ceiling, and that's totally fine, right? Think about the reach happening out of that shoulder to whatever angle feels best, but it is a big stretch on the chest, right? So feeling that expansion. The opposition of this, your top hip is reaching in the opposite direction, right? So you're feeling this long diagonal through the body. And again, the inner thighs, abs, ribs still pulled in to support you. Adding an arm, we're gonna take a nice big snow angel move here. Swoop that hand down towards your hip. And then exhale as you return, lengthening back. And inhale down, opening to that shoulder, and exhale up. And within that Pilates breath, right, we're inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth. Two more. Inhaling down and exhale up, using the repetition to open that shoulder. One more time. Inhale down and exhale up. And then draw that hand to your head. Use your abdominal muscles to bring you to face the side. And then keeping the core strong, going to roll all the way over to your opposite side so we can reverse. Take a moment to lengthen across the neck and the lower back. Draw those abs and ribs in, squeeze the legs together. And now inhale and twist open. and exhale, close. Inhale and expand through the chest, and exhale, close. And inhale and open, and exhale, close. One more time like that. Inhale and open, and exhale, close. Adding on, inhale and open, and then exhale, extend that top arm. Pausing here as you check in with the form, right? Let that arm be where that feels like the best stretch for your shoulder and chest today. Drawing the abdominal muscles in, lengthen that tailbone down the mat. We want to make sure we're not arching in this position actually. Feeling that length across the chest and the neck. And then let's go and add that snow angel move. We're going to inhale that hand down to your hip and then exhale up, drawing the abs in and up, tightening the ribs. And inhale down and exhale up, using the repetition to find more stretch and length. Inhale down and exhale up. 2 more. Inhale, reaching through that shoulder, and exhale, drawing the ribs towards your midline. 1 last time. Inhale down and exhale up. Hand comes to the head and scoop through the abs to bring you to face the side. All right, come back into the middle of your workout space. So feeling a little bit more stretch in the lower back, feeling more stretch across the chest and the upper back. Going into our hundreds. So mainly focusing on breath, really working the lungs, starting to get some blood flow, starting to get some warmth happening in the body, regardless of the external temperature. So we have some options for these legs. Feet can either be placed on the floor as far from you as you comfortably can and still have the foot flat. Great position if you have tightness going on in the hips to the lower back. I'd really recommend being here. Okay, so let's feel out how we lift the head. Arms relaxed by your sides, making sure that this is coming from the rib cage. It's going inner thighs, abs, ribs, right? That little checklist. Think of lifting from the rib cage to curl the head and shoulders up. So we feel this openness around the neck and the chest, and then rolling it back down. And again, taking patience and practice within that so we can shift the work out of the neck muscles and put it into the abs. So feel this little teeter-totter action. Ribs go down so the chest can lift. So I stay wide and open in the chest and the shoulders. And roll back down. Let's try it one more time just to test things out, right? Drawing the abs and the ribs in. Inhale as you round it up. Now, if possible, try to stay there, keeping that breath going. If you are only feeling tension in your neck though, please place your head back down and don't worry about the head position. But if you can challenge yourself for even a few repetitions of this exercise with the head lifted, please do, right? Pick the challenge that's best for your body today. And now staying there, draw the abs and the ribs in so you're feeling that wrap around the waistline. This is option 1. Option 2, if you choose it, is bringing those legs into tabletop, right? Engages those lower abs a little bit more to get those legs to lift. Option 3, the legs go long towards the ceiling, still squeezing the inner thighs together. So feet are on the floor, they're in tabletop, or they're in long. Choose the adventure that's going to be good and strong for your body. No competition, right? Choose what's best for you. Reach to those arms, squeeze through those legs, abs in, and now pumping those arms with breath. We get inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Pull the belly into the floor. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Tighten the ribs together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Reach through those shoulders. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Squeeze the inner thighs. 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Really huge breath. Then 4 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Keep doing that work. Two more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Expel the lungs. And 1 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relaxing it down. Fantastic. Feeling those core muscles, right? Feeling a little bit more alert and awake. Feeling warmer, feeling some blood pumping through those muscles. Let's go ahead and bring those legs back to the floor in that soft position. So bottoms of the feet are on the floor, but as far from you as you can. So you're really giving those hips some space. Inner thighs glued together, so keep working the inseams of those pants together. Drawing the abs and the ribs in. And now finishing out today's Pilates challenge, hands go up to the ceiling, wide shoulders, and thinking about not a sit-up. This is not a sit-up at all. This is a rounded spine to go into a nice spinal stretch called roll up. Okay, so from here, we're gonna curl the head off the floor, much like we did a moment ago. And then scooping through the rib cage, you wanna round your body off the floor. Now, when you get to this point, if you don't feel like you can go any further, use those arms, grab those legs, and use your arms to help get you off the floor. Totally cool, reaching forward long. Now in this long position, try to lift the ribs up and away from those thighs. Create as much space here as you possibly can. And yes, that's obviously more about intention than distance. Squeeze those legs together and let's begin rounding all the way back down. Try to round through the back to place yourself onto the floor. And let's do that again. Hands float up to the ceiling, chin comes into the chest. Inhale as you peel the body up. If you want to, grab those legs, use those arms to help. Reach. Inhale as you round it back down. Try to roll right through that center, rounding through the spine. And exhale. Option, only if this is feeling comfortable and strong, extend the legs straight. If this is plenty of challenge already, keep those knees bent, right? Please do what is best and applicable for your body today, right? Let's go for this. Hands go up to the ceiling, chin to chest. Inhale as you round it up and exhale into that stretch. Again, creating hollowed space here as much as we can. And inhale as you round it back down, rolling through the spine, rounding through that body. And exhale. A way of really checking in with how we can articulate through that spine. We got one more, then you're done for today. Inhale as you round it up. And exhale into that stretch. Again, lifted space. And inhale as you round it back down, roll through that spine. And exhale. Fantastic. That's your day 2. You did it. If you want to add in any additional stretches or work right now, you're warmed up, your body should feel more aligned and ready to go. Awesome. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.